Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make easy watercolor flowers. First we draw it with a water-soluble pencil, just very basically, so that we know what we are doing. Then we are going to apply a single wash with lots of water. You can use any brush that you are feeling okay, but it should be a wide brush. Don't forget that leaving some little light is always very important. So if you want some place to be shiny looking, then leave the place from the start. And I applied a little bit more paint. You can see how nicely watercolor is getting diluted there. So because I'm making wet in wet, I'm very careful about not mixing them all of it, and I take the excess with my brush. Now it's time for the second flower. These are basically some elegant and very easy flowers. So we are again applying a wash, and I'm taking all the excess whenever I don't want it. I'm applying basically like 2 leaves first, because I'm going to wait for the other leaves to finish it off. And don't forget to give little details like the flowers in small forms. They are not opened yet. Then I'm going to mix some green. It should be any green you want. And I'm applying with a thinner brush, of course. Here I'm using a Winsor & Newton number 3 brush. And we are planning about which one is in front, which one is at the back, because we have to adjust the shadows accordingly. So I just made very basic leaves now. Some leaves can have a slightly different color, no problem about it. Don't worry. If you have some stuff like that, you will see that the plants are having lots of different greens. So now I waited a little bit, but still they are wet. So if you want totally transparent flowers, you have to wait until it is totally dried. Then you have to add the other leaves and other petals. Especially where they are being binded with the pot is very important. I didn't wait too long. I just want semi-transparent flowers. And always you have to remember that light and shadow is very important. So I have to add a little bit of darkness there to get the character of the flower. It will be better if you make some observation and make some flowers accordingly. Now I'm going to get some purple. So in order to get purple, as you know, you have to mix blue and red. And you have to decide what type of flowers you are going to add. I'm going to add some little tiny teeny type of purple flowers just to make it deeper effect. And when you are adjusting the shapes, you have to be sure that the whole composition of the design is equally balanced and it has symmetry and asymmetry according to what you desire. But basically I'm making very easy ones. And of course we have to make the green parts. I especially merged with the flower because I like the effect of this watercolor. If you don't like, you can just make it not touching to the flower, then you are going to get what you wanted. And some complexity always works for these type of compositions, so I'm making some movements to get a better harmonious composition. It takes no time at all, just you have to plan in your brain, or you can draw with a colored with an aquarelle pencil, but it should be very lightweight so that it's going to be diluted totally with the watercolor. Little bit more detail. I try not to overdo it. That is very important in watercolor. You can easily overdo it, but I like the fresh effects, so I'm not making it very deep. It's like the beginner's work type of watercolor flowers. Everybody can do it. You just need to try it. But of course you have to plan what type of flower you are going to get, and at the end you are going to have a beautiful flower. Thank you for watching.